Okay,
Yeah, you
moving
want to
on.
move on to the
Yeah,
Coen
let's get
brothers?
out of that hole.
Yeah.
The Coen brothers?
Corn Brothers.
Yeah, I got a double
Minnesota boys.
feature. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, and The Man Who Wasn't There. Some of the longer titles of Coen
Damn,
Brothers movies.
like to rate Oh Brother Where Art Thou on Letterboxd, I kept like it took me like a couple days to find it because like originally I kept typing in OH and it's just O.
It's so difficult. I
like
constantly have
space.
to check.
Yeah.
And then there's a comma after brother.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
With the
I'm like,
question mark at
fuck,
the end.
like I couldn't
Yeah.
find it for a while, you know.
You know how I find movies I can't don't want to spell the whole title? I'll just type in what I've been doing. I type in the Big Lebowski and I just click on the Coen brothers name underneath as director and I
Gotcha.
just
I'll be doing that too. Yeah.
fast track.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah. I'm not fucking around with spelling and shit, you know?
Can't do that shit.
I got more movies to watch. Gotta fill
Well,
time.
yeah, right. That's why I watch movies. Let's get into the Coens. We've now entered the 2000s. The 2000s.
We're in the thick of it. Yeah.
We've breached.
Okay, so who hasn't seen Oh Brother? And I'm pretty sure we all haven't seen The Man Who Wasn't There, right?
Yeah,
I have not seen No Brother. This was my first time.
Nice.
Well, what did you think, Alex, since it was your first time?
It's probably my least favorite Coen brother.
Really?
Wow.
Thus far.
Okay.
Wow.
So,
Even
I
like
just
Miller's
Speak to
Crossing?
yeah, I would say I didn't like it nearly as much.
Okay.
Wild.
Forgot about that one. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's at least more memorable to me. That's why I'm a little bit.
See, that's the thing is, I don't know what. I don't think it was that memorable, or, I mean,
Not the soggy bottom
feel
boys?
I will
that
say,
was
for
the
me, it
best
was
part,
like
the
more of a
soundtrack.
project too, because I like read the
Yeah.
Odyssey and stuff, so I was like
Yeah.
picking out comparisons the whole time.
Yeah.
You know, did you the Coen brothers had said that they had never read the Odyssey, that it just so happened that it lined up like this
Aligned.
because they heard
Interesting.
it was word of mouth that they heard about the Odyssey or whatever, but they
Is
never
that
read it.
actually legit?
Oral tradition.
Because
That's what they
I
said.
don't think I believe that.
Yeah, it's
I
kind of
don't-
tough.
It's
Like, if you
there's
find an
one for
article, I'll
one.
believe you, but like I
Hang
don't.
on, one second. I'll pull up
they
the
had
John
Like,
Goodman, the
heard,
whole Cyclops deal.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
There are
There's no
pretty.
way that they
or
at
like
least like
George
heard
Clooney
a
is like
fucking.
Odysseus, and he's trying to get back to his wife, and
It
she has
is.
3 kids who represent Telemachus,
And different
there's a suitor.
suitors. Yeah.
Here it is. This is what it said. Although Homer is given the co-writing credit on the film, Joel and Ethan Coen have never read the Odyssey. They are only familiar with through cultural osmosis and other adaptations.
Gotcha.
Okay, so they probably like watched it or
Right,
something.
yeah.
Which is
Some
like any
other
normal
thought, yeah.
person, like myself. I've never read the Odyssey, so I mean, I know Cyclops, I know the sirens, all that bullshit. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
the
know the
sirens
gist
are
of
really
it.
like not a big part either. It's like,
Yeah.
hey,
They're like
I find it like
yeah.
very interesting that everybody was like flips to the sirens first, and the sirens are like barely like they're in the Odyssey for like the least amount of time of
Really,
I think they just had
Cyclops.
Yeah, I think they've had just a big
Sears.
cultural impact. The sirens. I mean,
Yeah, it makes
Sex
sense.
So it
sells,
seems-
man. I mean,
yeah,
True.
it does.
what do I care
Unless
about?
you're watching, don't look
Sirens.
now.
That's true. Well, I mean, it did sell that. I mean, that's why people like that movie.
I guess
right?
I guess that's fair. I'm
Just can't deny.
Just talking about my stuff.
Well, I guess like Joe, like, what do you think? Is it? I mean, what's your like enjoyment level since you know the Odyssey and
with that lens and whatnot.
I don't know. I mean, like, I think for like my personal taste, I liked this more than like a lot of the other Coen Brothers movies because I feel like this is just a movie that I would watch, and the rest, like a lot of the other ones, I don't think would just be something that I'd put on. But
it's a run.
I guess does that like answer your? Does that answer what your question?
Yeah, I guess like
It's like a journey.
Is it elevated because of the reading of the Odyssey? Did it?
I mean, like I thought it was
because of
cool. Like it was a little bit of a project. But like because I had already seen this movie, I mean, like I don't know, I had liked it before.
Okay.
You know, so I mean,
you had the taste before, yeah. I was just curious. Like I know sometimes if you have
It's
like
like
all the
modern-
access to the information with like the book, like
It enhances it. the
It can enhance it
experience.
or it can take
or
away.
detract.
Yeah.
right.
One or the other.
I mean, I
usually,
still
yeah.
like based on my rating, I still didn't rate this as high as like a lot of other Coen Brothers movies that I've rated. So like I don't know, or it's like about the same. So I mean, based on
Yeah.
that, I mean, like I would say it's not very different.
Yeah, I've seen this one a few times, and it had it rated at 4 stars, like pretty solid upper tier Coens.
Yeah, same.
This
That's
this
what I'm at too.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
this one, I think I'm gonna knock it down to 3.5, just because like we're in the middle of the Cohen shit, and the my overall gripe with this movie is the pace, just the
It's
pace of the
so
movie.
bad.
Yeah, it does get a little long in the tooth.
Not just that, it just
seems
felt
to
kind
like
of
push you away in ways,
yeah.
like
It's just it gives you whiplash at
mm,
times, and like there was some successful moments about it, but overall it just I don't know, it didn't work. Like it couldn't figure out what it wanted to say and what it wanted to be, in my
yeah.
opinion.
I mean, it's like a fun romp. I feel like with the
Yeah.
Odyssey obviously attached, it's kind of already has like its track set, and you're just like there for it, kind of. But
Yeah.
I mean, I guess like with George Clooney as like your main protagonist, getting back to his wife is like the ultimate like
Goal.
arc. But like, he's not a very good character, right? So like,
Right.
does he deserve to go back? I don't know. The thing I found the problem this watch, I guess, is like there's like constant like repetition of like musical phrases, like the same songs and the same like with like the sirens. It's just like them repeating the same like lyrics or whatever, literally for like 2 to 3 minutes with that scene, and it's just like literally the information is not like being like added upon. Like it's just like
Yeah.
a constant like repetitive nature of the music, and I don't know, it just didn't really like lend to me wanting to keep going. So.
Yeah. Definitely.
I mean, in that scene, it's like whatever. I felt it's supposed to be hypnotic or whatever. It's the sirens.
For sure.
Like, I draw you in.
Luring you in.
Yeah, but I kind of get what you're saying, Alex, with like the whiplash. It's definitely like it's like high highs and like pretty low lows. I would say it feels like
Yeah,
that.
definitely. This
But
movie's,
yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm just saying this movie's like an hour 45, and to me, that watch it felt like almost like 3 hour movie. It was
it
kind
did
of
feel
like
long.
weird.
Compared to what we watched, the second one we watched for this week, like that one should feel longer, but that one just
Yeah.
didn't. Oh Brother felt extremely long, like a 2 hour movie, and the one almost a 2 hour movie, completely
Felt
different
faster.
tone and everything. It just felt
Even black and white
so
too.
yeah. So
Yeah.
like
Wait, you
the
thought?
pacing was
Gotcha. You thought the pacing for The Man Who Wasn't There was better than this?
100%.
Damn. All right.
The first half of that movie I can agree, but the second half of that movie it really is.
I mean, yeah, there's like an extra 40 minutes that's tacked on to the end of the movie. Like,
I mean the ride of Oh Brother I enjoy a lot more. It's like I think it's said well. It's like very jolty. It's
Yeah.
very very like the great
like-
moments are there, like with the finding of the Ku Klux Klan and stuff, and like these huge like swells. To me, my
Yeah.
favorite moment of the movie is when Tim Blake Nelson's character is getting baptized. And he's like, "My sins are washed away." That's my favorite scene, and it's like a great like. It's there, but like the in betweens of it all are not very. Even like the
Yeah.
John Goodman stuff wasn't really like.
Yeah,
Wasn't that
that
great.
didn't hit me as much. Honestly, John Turturro's character, I had a lot more fun in this watch through with.
Yeah.
Just like, who elected you leader of this outfit?
I love the setup at the beginning where it's like, "Well, I vote for yours truly." He's like, "I vote for yours truly." And then
Yeah.
Tim Blake Nelson's the guy in the middle. He's like, "I'm just with you."
All
boys," or
right,
something.
I'm with you boys. Yeah.
Like that's a good, nice. Like you know the characters right away for sure. And then the little like scampering above the grass while they're like running away from the chain gang or whatever. Like,
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
like
That was good.
they make their way back. I don't know that there's I can't like pinpoint where it starts to drag for me. It might be right when they kind of like make it back when it's just Everett and Tim Blake Nelson like and they're back and they think they see John Turturro back like on the mining camp again.
Yeah.
Because
And
then
they
it's
go to see
literally
the
like
movie and
yeah, then it's like all right,
he's
well,
there.
are we just going in circles? Are we even moving forward? It doesn't feel like progress is being made or much change is happening.
Yeah, and then he escapes
So that might
again,
be it.
John Turturro's character, to like get to the
Yeah.
end with those three. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I mean that probably is like kind of the divergence, and
I
like,
think that it might be it.
and then
Yeah.
the scene where they get together and sing the classic song that everybody loves. Like,
Yeah.
it's really
Man
fun. I
Against
mean,
Sorrow.
yeah, they got like the
Good
two
song.
mayors or whatever that are, one dude just like embraces him, one dude is trying to arrest him or whatever, and
Mhm.
the people hate the one that's trying to arrest him. Obviously, like, I don't know. It's just there's fun dynamics. I don't know. The mayors, like, there's, I find in these middle movies they have a lot of like older actors, kind of, I don't want to say like heavier set actors that they keep like trying to like mix into like the story, and a lot of the time like those parts of the story I find to be like the weak. I don't know if it's just like that type of character, or if it's just like,
The star factor's not working or something.
maybe, I don't know if it,
The full
yeah,
benefit.
I don't know if I want to be that shallow, but like it just, they seem kind of forced or like outside a lot of the time, and then
Mm.
Yeah.
yeah.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, I don't know. I waffled when I watched it. I was like, oh, "This is a 4.5, man. This is good." And I was like, "But was it?" And I dropped it down, and then I like, again, I've just got Hudsucker Proxy on my mind too as like one of the things that surprised me. So I compared it to that. And I was like, is it better? Is Hudsucker better? So it's, yeah, my rating might fluctuate
Yeah.
for this one. We'll see.
Hudsucker's like a wild card. It seems like for
Yeah.
you, but also for, yeah,
Yeah.
that one surprised me too, for sure.
Yeah. That one is like where I thought it would be like lower or middle ground, but honestly, it's I do find myself comparing these, like the ones I don't like this one, comparing it to Hudsucker. It's like, is it
Yeah.
better than that or is it
Kind of a
worse?
good baseline for
I'm
Coen, it
finding
seems like.
now that we're almost, I think we're over halfway through. To me, Coens have like huge highs, obviously, with like Big Lebowski, and even some of their like Blood Simple is really a highlight for me. And then they kind of have like a big old middle ground of like 3.5 star movies, and that's
Yeah.
not bad. Like they're good movies, but like
Pretty good.
it's, they
considering,
kind of
yeah.
are. I'm trying to find the distinguishing. It's kind of hard, honestly, where they all kind of fall on 3.5 for me.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
I don't even remember what I gave this one. I just remember not liking it
yeah.
that much.
I'm surprised though. I thought you might like it a little more, just because like the fun of it is there.
I wanted
definitely.
to, and I wanted it to
Little
be
epic.
like there was moments where I like chuckled, like when they have him as a frog. The one guy has a frog, and he's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
it looks just like him, or like you can tell. I don't know, that part, got a good chuckle out of me. 3 stars is where I have this one. Yeah.
Even at the beginning
fair.
when like George Clooney gets on the train and they're still like running actions like, any of you boys dabble in like the metallurgic arts, and and then he just gets like ripped out.
Yeah,
There's like goofy moments, stuff that made me chuckle.
for sure.